to my channel. If you are new, welcome. My name is Hannah and I'm the Mom with Muscle. And in today's video, I'm discussing my top 10 favorite items for decorating for your home. So if this is something you're interested in watching, just keep on watching. But if you have not already though, please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. You know to hit that bell button for every time I upload a video. And if you're not already following me on Instagram, I would love to have you over at Mom with Muscle. Without further ado, let's get into this video. All right, so I have composed a small short list of 10 essential items for decor. Items that I feel like everybody should have in their toolbox. They're very universal. You can use them in multiple different ways, which I will showcase in my video of how I style my items. But yes, I've just composed a short list of 10 items. If I can link things, they will be down in the description box. Let's get into this. Starting with item number 1, no brainer, either a vase, a pot, a vessel, some sort of pot, vase is essential when it comes to styling a space. Take my vignette behind me. It just elevates the space. It brings a height, it brings texture, it brings colors. There's so many different elements that a vase or a pot brings to any sort of decor type style. You can style these on your coffee table, a console table, your kitchen island, your dresser. I feel like everybody should have at least a couple of different vases, vessels, or pots within their toolbox. So you can also use your vase or pot styled alone, or you can throw some foliage in there to add extra height and to add extra color as well. So that's the first item on this list. The second item is a tray. Now the tray is an item that I have multiple of here. I have them in different colors. I have them in different materials. I have wicker, I have brass, I have wood. I think trays are essential when it comes to styling any sort of sideboard, your kitchen island, even next to your stove. It just corrals the space. It grounds the space. It makes it a little bit more uniform rather it being messy. You can confine all your items into that one tray, kind of elevating that space that much more. I also love utilizing different materials. Like I said, I have wicker for the springtime, summertime. I have wood if I want to style it on my marble table. I love mixing different materials together to make it feel a little bit more visually appealing, and it just kind of breaks up the space a little bit more. And if you can have a small tray and a large tray, like kind of playing with different sizes, I also think that's super beneficial. So the tray is the second item on this list. Item number 3 is a riser. I think risers kind of get overlooked. I think a lot of people don't feel, or I don't think a lot of people think to use a riser when it comes to decorating. I personally love it. Again, it takes a flat surface. By adding a riser, you're just adding a little bit of a layer, another layer to your vignette, to your console table, and it's amazing. You can use them for multiple different ways. I have a riser in my laundry room holding some of my essential items for my soap, my brushes, a really cute little pot. I also have a riser in my, powder bath to house some little soap and some towels. Like, I think risers definitely get overlooked when it comes to styling. I think they're definitely becoming a little bit more popular, but I think adding a riser to your decor items is super universal, and it just adds that extra height that we all crave sometimes in those vignettes. So that is the third item on my list. The fourth item is candlestick holders. Now, I love candlestick holders for a couple different reasons. I think candle holders add height. Obviously, they add a different type of material, whether that's brass, marble, iron. It just adds another color to a vignette, to a moment. Now, one thing I do love about candlestick holders, you can style them as is, like just as a standalone moment, meaning no candlestick actually in them, or you can style them with a candlestick like the ones I have behind me. I think they can be styled both ways. We're definitely seeing this a lot more, and I think it's really beautiful. Sometimes you don't need to put a candlestick in it in order to make an impact on a style that you are styling. So I think candlestick holders are really great. It adds another texture, it adds another layer, it adds height. They are just essential. You can style them everywhere and anywhere, and I love them. So that is item number 4 on this list. All right, item number 5 is a decorative object. Now, I love decorating with decorative objects. I think they're super fun. They are visually interesting to look at. Now, for me, I love bringing something that's a little bit more sentimental. Now, that's just me. What I mean by sentimental, if you guys have been with me for a while, I absolutely love horses. I love anything equestrian. So I have a couple of, equestrian type decor pieces, whether that's a statue, statue or a horse head. I think it represents me and I love styling with them. So if you can bring something like that to your style, I think that's super great. But if you don't have anything that's super sentimental, you could bring things like wooden spheres or, the Studio McGee knot, something that's a little bit different, something that you can just place on a coffee table book and it just elevates your space that much more. I think these are super simple. You can find objects everywhere, Hobby Lobby, TJ Maxx, at home. They are everywhere and any when it comes to decorating any sort of style. So that is the 5th item on my list. Item number 6 is a low profile bowl. Now, one thing I love about a low profile bowl, I have ones that are like pedestal bowls that have like little legs on them, or ones that are a little bit more shallow, is when you have a shallow bowl, then you can add more of your decorative type items in there. Like I said, you could add wooden spheres, like the objects that we just discussed. You could bring moss, you could bring a couple different items within that low profile bowl. So by being low profile, you can see the items in it. Now, if you have a larger bowl, obviously that's gonna be something that's gonna be more of like a standalone moment because the items within that bowl are going to get lost unless you raise it up or whatever. But I definitely think a low profile bowl is really great layering piece to adding to any sort of style. And again, you can play with colors, you can play with texture if you want to distress it, if you want it to be more modern. So that is item number 6 on this list. Item number 7 might not be for everybody, but I absolutely love them, and that's Geode Crystals. I love styling with quartz crystals, Geode Crystals, anything natural stone. I think they're just interesting. They bring some sort of beauty to a style, and I absolutely love styling with them. They make me happy. They bring a great energy to my house. So not only am I using it for a decor purpose, but it's also bringing in good energy into my home, and who doesn't love good energy? You can pick these up at HomeGoods. I get this question all the time, like, where do I get my crystals? The ones that you guys will see in my home, I've either gotten them from RH when I worked for the company, or I find them at HomeGoods. Now, HomeGoods is definitely a hit or miss, so you have to come in on days that they maybe just get shipments. I also suggest looking low. They usually will have them on the bottom shelf, but I have scored some seriously great finds from HomeGoods, big size crystals for fairly inexpensive. So be on the hunt for your HomeGoods, but I definitely think bringing in a crystal, bringing in some geodes is super, it's just a little bit different. Not everybody styles with crystals, and I think it's just, I don't know, just adds some extra beauty, and I love it. And you guys will definitely know that I love my crystals. I love my Solenoid Stick. I just think it just adds some natural beauty to any sideboard. A little bit of glam, but being natural as well. So that is the next item on this list. Number 8 on this list is a match cloche. Now, not only is it used for lighting your candles, but it also acts as a decor item. Now, I love match cloches. I have one behind me. I think this is a great way to style your candle. You can have your candle, you can have your match cloche, you can have your wick cutters. You can almost create a little candle moment per se, and I love it. I think they add some really great, some visual interest. You get the glass, you get the matches there. It's just a moment. Now, these ones have small, and they do have taller ones, which I love the taller ones for certain styles. I don't have one myself, but I think they're such a great decor piece, even just styled on a coffee table book. So definitely think leaning into some match cloches is a simple way to decorate a space. Now, the 9th item, I don't think it's your like, everybody has to have this item. I don't have one physically with me. The one that I have ordered is on back order, and it is a magazine holder. Now, not the magazine holder that you guys are probably thinking of. I'm going to insert some pictures of some inspiration and some styles so you guys can get a better idea of what I'm referring to. I think a magazine holder is a beautiful way to style your coffee table books. It's a little unexpected. Not only are you showcasing your beautiful book open, but you're also showcasing it in a beautiful way. You're using a decor item to style your book, to elevate that space, to just add a little bit of visual interest. A lot of people don't do this, and I purchased one from Pottery Barn. I will link the one that I'm getting down below, but I think this is a really great way to style your books. You don't just have to have your books closed. This is a really beautiful way, an interesting way on making that happen. So that is the 9th item on this list. Now, the 10th and final item is a no-brainer. You guys should know this by now. Coffee table books. Who doesn't love coffee table books? We all have them. We all love them. They are essential. I think that should be actually number 1 on this list. Coffee table books are essential to styling any style. Coffee table, your sideboards, your console tables, they just add that extra bit of layer that we all crave when it comes to styling a vignette. Now, one thing I do want to state, now, if you have some coffee table books that maybe you don't love the spines necessarily flip them around. If you don't want to see the spine, I think it's really great to flip your coffee table books around. It's kind of different. It's another way of styling your book instead of going out and buying more, because as we know, they do add up. They get pretty pricey, especially the larger ones. So you can style them sideways, upright, backwards, open. They are just chef's kiss. On top of just for decor purposes, the actual content within it is super beneficial, especially if you are needing some inspiration. Having it turn to a beautiful page is also another way of decorating, which I love doing as well. So yes, the 10th and final item on this decor list is coffee table books. All right, you guys, and that is it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed coming along for my 10 essential decor items for any person that is looking to style their home. I think these 10 items are the best items to have in your toolbox when it comes to decorating your space, and I hope you guys enjoyed. Like I said, everything will be linked down in the description box, and until next time, I love you so much, and we'll see you then. Peace.